So we started a little bit early. I just want to kind of talk about stuff, mainly this deck. Seriously, for real, considering. We talked about this briefly on another stream. But I think it's so tough because there's not that many good angels in this game. I guess Atraxa is on the short list of angels that I'm willing to cast or reanimate. And I'll try out Maelstrom Archangel. I really like Angle, guys. So this is my Dragon. I'm going to die on this boring cards hill. Hello, everyone. Thank you for your birthday wishes and etc. We're gonna have a good stream today. I can feel it. Mostly because I did have like a little quarter edible birthday treat, but it makes me better at brewing. Happy 58th, Elk. Oh my god, no. It's not that bad. I'm literally almost half that. If you subtract a decade, I'm half that. Okay, maybe no path. Turn this music up. Okay, we can turn it up a little. You're 48? No, I'm half of 48. Happy 6/7. Yeah, thank you. Finally, someone realizes. Okay, this is actually fine. So, Case of the Shattered Pact is something I want to try. Why do you hate Path? I don't hate Path. I think hate's a very strong word. Path is very, I don't like it as much as Thraben Charm. It's very much a meta call. I don't run into a lot of indestructible things. What I do run into is a lot of graveyards I need to fucking blow up. So, I'm typically on Thraben Charm instead as my instant speed little object of choice. And honestly, this deck is kind of stacked, so it's kind of hard to find room for stuff. I like the stack viewed on Moxfield the best. Change that feels on any weather. Okay, no. Yes. Bottom. Something. These sounds really good, though. Wow. I guess we're getting rid of Battle Angels in tier. And I'm not even confident in that decision. Angel. Plains. Gaia Reach Sanitarium. Pass. Oh, I guess I'll draw a card and then discard Avacyn Angel of Hope. 1, 2. Thrord's Map. Search up Mountain. Activate Thrord's Map. Discard Maelstrom Angel. Next turn. Hello. I wish I got a forest now. I can get a forest with Fabled Passage. So we can play our commander and she'll just die. Or we can play Sigarda and she might die, but maybe not. Worst case, we draw some removal. Oh, we draw Duelist Heritage. That's really nice. Okay, here. Now you go commander. Because we have Liliana. And so we can protect something. And then we also have Hexproof. And then this turn, 1, 2, 3. Duelist Heritage. Sajiri Shelter. Swing. Give Double Strike. Return Maelstrom Angel. Return Avacyn. And everything has Hexproof. Why Liliana? Dog! Discard angels to reanimate. Protect the angels that are already on the board. Accidentally gain life sometimes. It's like... you could not print a better card for this deck. It's tutorable with Starfield Shepherd. It's insane. This card is cracked. This is my number one. Like, this card is nuts right now. Of all the cards revealed, this is easily the most insane one. No Rhea Dawnbringer. Rhea is so slow. Can I be honest? I just don't really like Rhea because of how, like, slow, glacial she is. But anyway, Hall of the Bandit Lord is like a nice Arena of Glory analog. Losing 3 life here is actually not that bad. We have Weathered Wayfarer to go find that, to go get haste consistently. I'm even on Greaves, which I'm not normally on. Although Greaves does have a little non-bow with Duelist Heritage. And then actually really fun, Case of the Shattered Pact. If you could ever get Maelstrom Archangel into play, that's 5 colors across permanency control. So then you can solve this case in mono white, and then it gives double strike vigilance flying. How consistent is the mana base of this Rule Breakers deck? First things first, thank you. Neme Bliss for the Prime. But so I'm running 2 mountains. Honestly, I should probably run 2 forests, but having double mountain for Aurelia is really nice. Oh my goodness. And Ruckle the God, my fault. Thank you as well. So I run Abundant Countryside. You can cast any creatures with this. Path of Ancestry only is mono white, but still you scry whenever you're Angel. Secluded Courtyard, Unclaimed Territory, those both work. Cavern of Souls would work. I try to keep things pretty cheap my first draft, so I don't have like a Cavern or something, but Cavern would definitely be an inclusion. I'm assuming we had Gisela was the double red pip. So we do have Gisela Blade of Gold Knight, but Gisela's 1 red pip. All the Angel Sisters are white, their color. So, like, Liesa is black, white. All of her printings are. Avacyn is white. All of her, well, her main printing. That's part of the cycle, not this printing. The flash one. Then there's, like, Bruna. Bruna's white, blue. All, like, Sigarda, the main printing of Sigarda. White, green. Like, all of them are white, and then the color they are. Oh, yeah, we have Chromatic Lantern, which I normally don't run, but honestly, I think it's just kind of fun in a Rule Breaker deck like this. So, you can get really cute with the mana with all this land cycling. Thor's Map discards Angels and then also basic land cycles. Like, that's fucking awesome. There's a lot of really cool technology to make Angle work. And then sometimes this is just a Giada deck. Ash Barrens for Plains. Okay, well, we drew another plane, so now I feel like a doofus, but here's Giada. Here's on-curve Battle Angels of Tyr, which is one of the strongest things you can do with Giada. Because you swing here, and then this gets 2 counters, and then this one gets 3 counters. So I... fucking guys, I used to have a Giada deck, and I would swing a Myriad Angel at someone, and every single time, because keep in mind, the person you swing the main Angel at is the one taking the least damage. Because the 2 other Angels enter with 2 extra counters and then 3 extra counters on an empty board with just Giada and the Myriad Angel. And I would swing the fucking Angel at someone, and they'd always go, why me? Every time! Even if I've already explained this to them. Even if I already explained this to them. Don't the Myriad Angels enter at the same time? I don't know. I think actually they do. I think you're right. I've been playing this wrong my entire life, and until you just mentioned it, I never realized it. But yes, these would enter at the same time and get the same number of counters. Anyway, you swing the main one at a guy, and they always go, why me? Why me? And it's like, dude, you're taking the least damage by attacking you. I am correctly identifying that you're the weakest. I'm not swinging the 2 Myriad that are bigger at you. Every time I explain this to people, they immediately forget it and do it again next turn. Every single time, without fail. Anyway, Myriad plus Giada is insane. People don't run both Myriad Angels and Giada, and it makes no sense to me. Anyway, here I would... Ooh, sorry. Let's erroneously rechange the size of my screen. Okay, everything worked fine. All right, so I would slam Saluma here. And the reason is is I can Flare Fortitude, sacrificing Battle Angels of Tyr to give Hexproof and Indestructible. Last up, Corey. 1, 2. Mind Stone. 1, 2. Case of the Shattered Pact. Tutor up. Forest. And then you go land for turn. No, wait. We've already done land for turn. 1, 2, 3. Wojak Investigator. Dink, dink. So the Wojak is here. Swing. Battle Angels of Tyr. 1, 2, 3. Next turn. Maybe get a couple clue tokens. Forest. 1, 2. So, like, this is, like, the fail case of the deck here. And the fail case of the deck is that we're just playing Giada. Like, it's fine. I still like this. This still makes me very happy. Although with the draw of Collector's Vault, which I normally don't run in decks, but here I think it's actually kind of good. You can go Collector's Vault, 1, 2, draw. Wait, hang on. I want to draw a card off this as well. But sadly, I just don't think we have the mana for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 to activate. Oh, no, 1, 2, 3, 4 is to activate this. Foolish me. And we might have a treasure token from Battle Angels. Okay, so we can't cycle this. Okay. So I would discard Sigarda here. And then Saluma, swing, Sigarda comes into play. This, you know, does its attacking. Like, this is working out fine. Fail case for Giada. I mean, fail case, we just have Angel board. We have, like, tiny Angel board that beats you to death. Like, I like that. Any cubes today? I have no idea. I don't really look at the things before. I like to be surprised by the deck reviews. Angel. Key to the city. Island pass. 1, 2, 3. Flash out Aaron and Giada. Play with top revealed. Next turn. 1, 2, 3. Righteous Valkyrie. Next turn. Path. 1, 2. Arcane Signet. 1, 2. Case of the Shattered Pact. Tutor up. Honestly, just planes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gain 4. Whoa, Hollow Sphere. Thank you for subbing. Also, so many people falling for the command tower trap. I don't think I've done the command tower trap. I wouldn't be surprised. I did do Path of Ancestry, but that's because you just cry for fun. But yeah, no, there's a lot of people who put command tower in the rule breaker decks and thinking it's going to produce anything other than the commander's color, which it will not. Yeah, no, I stuck with basics. Play it anyway, power move. No, true. It just complains if you think about it. Yeah, I'm sad I can't run off-color deserts with Sand Scout. That's like the one thing that breaks my heart. They should make basic deserts. That's my opinion. But yeah. Slight frown. Angle. Expedition map. I'll get Hall. Merciful Cleric. Planes. The only thing here... No, you know what? Instead of Hall of the Bandit Lord, I'm going to get Gyro Reach. So you played Gyro Reach for Merciful Cleric last turn. Or we could do Lightning Greaves. This turn... Yeah, this turn you want to go... Activate Gyro Reach. Draw... Discard Safara. And then this turn, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saluma. Equip. Swing Safara. Next turn, Dink. 1, 2, 3. Draw. Discard Gisela, Blade of Gold Knight. Swing. Swing. Gisela. 1, 2, 3. Gift of Immortality on Safara. I mean, this feels awesome. Kills waste. No. Thunder, you're misunderstanding. If I were to print basic deserts, they might enter tapped, and they would only tap for their color. They wouldn't tap for colorless. Is this your deck you're gonna build IRL? I'm thinking about it. I've always wanted an Angel Slop commander. This is my Dragon right here. It just has so many consistent lines of play where you have like Starfield Shepherd for Weathered Wayfarer that can then get Hall of the Bandit Lord, which then gives my reanimate on combat damage haste. You know, you have double strike enabling. Oh, look at that. We can give this angel double strike, and now she triggers twice and brings back 2 angels a turn if you discard them. That is the one inconsistent thing, is the discarding. But we do have Liliana the Faultless as a discard outlet at 1. And you're able to tutor that up as well with Starfield Shepherd. So there is a lot of lines to get what you need. So long as you draw one part of the equation, the other two can show up with more consistently. But yeah, this is a slop deck I'm considering. I want to also build a deck around mystical teachings at some point. I want waterlogged teachings and mystical teachings in the same deck. And then just have like a bunch of fucking instants that just do a bunch of different shit and just play like teachings control in Commander. So that'll be my real cerebral deck, and then I'll have a less cerebral deck. Angle. Dink, dink, Giada. Next turn. Plains. Angel Condom. Next turn. Fabled Passage. Crack. Plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saluma. 2 counters. Next turn. Dink, dink. Felwar Stone. Dink, 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 dink. Gisela. 1, 2, 3. Okay, combat. Swing, swing, swing. Get board wipe, we die. Deck with the unlimited deck size and rule 0 200 plus win con enchantment. What do you mean rule 0 the 200 plus win con enchantment? You can just run it. What do you mean rule 0 it? Like if you are running the okay. And by the way, people who are like, guys, I'm going to build Battle of Wits with this new Azorius commander. I'm really his name is literally Wits. They are catering to you. Yes, that is what you're supposed to do with the card. The card's name is literally Wits. Lies are supposed to run him with Throwing Stone. Dog, if you are like, this is my Wits Hair Apparent deck, I do not want to play against it. By the way, it's not even going to be strong. It's just going to be annoying. Anyway, I would never keep that hand. Honestly, I don't hate this hand that much. Like, you could top deck a land, but I would mulligan for sure. I want to play Magic tonight. Yeah, if you just draw the lands and you're set for life. Anyway, this is keepable. Angelic Field Marshal to the bottom. Draw. Dink. I'd honestly drop a Giant Killer on turn 1 here. We're going a little slow. Tap your beast. Ooh, Collector's Vault. I don't hate this. It depends on what the game looks like. If there's another, like, big threat kind of guy, I'm doing this every time. Goodbye, Shalai. Make another treasure. And then you go 1, 2, Mind Stone. 1, 2, tap your guy. Urza's Cave. Honestly, you pass, which is weird because we haven't done anything all game, but 4. So we want to go 1, 2, 3. And we'd have enough to activate Collector's Vault. So let's do that. Draw. Discard. And then you crack Urza's Cave. You get Hall. And we have a treasure. I think. I didn't do the math right. I don't know. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saluma with haste. Swing. Bring back Avacyn. So even though we got a little land fucked here, we still are doing things. Thraben Charm. Deal 6 damage to your creature. I wish there was like an angelic tutor, you know what I mean? Just like a fucking idiot that grabbed an angel. There are legendary tutors, and a lot of angels are legendary. Anyway, here we have hexproof on everything. We have indestructible on everything. Well, we don't have hexproof on Shalai, but that's fine. Honestly, Thraben Watcher. I think we're able to tap 3 and go Chromatic Lantern and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Hall doesn't shoot us in the head for 3. And then everything is Vig. Like, dope. Swing and kill you every turn. Dies to Farewell. Oh, yeah, you're right. I should have scrapped the deck. You're right. Draw. Discard. Yeah, angel cycling on a land I would literally kill someone for. I would literally kill someone for that card. If it was angel cycling like 4 or 2 and a white on like a tapped plains, I would fucking explode. I would kill someone for that card. Pirate Heroes? You know what? You're kind of smart. Linvala, I think, is an angel wizard. Yeah, we do run this Linvala. But I can't run Step Through. Step Through is an illegal Magic the Gathering card for this deck. Chromatic Lantern feels so fucking good in this deck. It's insane. Actually, I think I'm considering Urza's Incubator. What do you mean, sorry? What? No. Hang on, sorry. I have resting bitch voice. I always sound like I'm an asshole. That was me legitimately going like, yeah, let's run prior. Drawn in Laval in this deck. Good idea or no? Unplayable Angel Vampire. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's already in. Oh my god, we almost have... Do we have natural Tron here? Ash Barrens for Forest? Oh my god, we have Tron. Greaves. Okay, maybe I should have thought about this a little bit more. But, okay, what you do is land for turn is last step, Corey. You Starfield Shepherd for Liliana the Faultless. And then you go dink, sack this for a white mana, Liliana the Faultless. Next turn. Forest. Yeah, pass, dog. Maybe exile your thing. Equip Lily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Saluma, move Grease over, swing Saluma, bring back Starfield Shepherd. Starfield Shepherd, tutors like giant killer. Next turn. Swamp. So we can get Curious Farm Animals or Weathered Wayfarer now. Or we can just go draw, discard, 1/2, Giada, combat, swing Saluma, drawn in Lavala comes back, which I also really like the sound of. Question, I played semi-budget around 200 out of the presence of bracket 3 or lowest power level and have noticed what I think is to be a bit of disparity between power between different archetype of budgetless decks, e.g. Reanimator flipping. So I don't know. With Reanimator, it's really tough because Reanimator is a very low floor archetype. Grey Wolf, thank you for the Prime sub, and Holosphere, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Sorry, I didn't know if I got both of you. Yeah, it's just power level balancing is something that like is a table responsibility, and it's not really something you can do 100% guaranteed with random people. Like, it's so hard to control the power level of decks like that. Anyway, Liliana, discard Gisela. Next turn. Wait, do we have enough mana this turn to just cast her? Wait, let's not discard her. Let's not do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have to sack a creature. So goodbye, Starfield Shepherd. It's been an honor. Fucking Gisela. 1, 2, 3. And then you swing with double damage. And you bring back Starfield Shepherd. That is pretty cool. Now, normally I would not like tapping out for Gisela Blade of Gold Knight. Also, Lazarev Corey's been a fucking house. I might add High Market. Because just being able to sack and return the same angel repeatedly is a little stupid. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe we don't need a lot of these cheap angels. I think the 3-drop angels I'm a little questioning of. Linvala, Shield of Seagate is the exception to the rule. Because she wombos with Gift to become kind of like an Avacyn. Righteous Valkyrie may be an exception because she does set up for the bigger angels, although it's arguable if the life gain is really all that needed. Star Knight Aspirant's not an angel. Woyak Investigator. It's card draw. Angelic Field Marshal, I do think this one is an exception to the rule. I think that one's like pretty not an exception to the rule, rather. I think that one's kind of mid. Like, our 4-drop slot, it has a lot of competition. I just think Angelic Field Marshal's not it. Thraben Watcher's better than Angelic Field Marshal, but I still think we're not really going wide enough for that card to be kind of impactful. Yeah, like, I think all these 3-drops I am running, maybe Aaron and Giada is a little too middling. It's still fine. I would definitely try it out in a real game or two. Like, as a 1. Is Twin Blade Blessing worth? Yeah. Seems to win more to me. It doubles the fucking combat damage trigger of our commander. It's awesome. Like, that looks funny as fuck to me. I at least want to have 3 instances of double strike. 1, 2, 3. I guess, hang on, we have Aurelia. You could argue that is the final instance of double strike. I'm willing to hear you out there. So what's really funny is Liliana's a human cleric. So if we get a 2-drop cleric, which we do, we have Remorseful Cleric, and then we have a Angel Cleric at 3. Angel Cleric. So we are able to turn any creature in our deck with Pirate of Heroes into an angel. Because you can go Lily, Cleric, or Mom, Cleric, into Spirit Cleric, into Angel Cleric, and then you can just go into 4-drop angels. Farm animals. Yeah, we can't turn those into angels, believe it or not, but we can turn a human into a human cleric into an angel cleric. Do we have a 4-drop Angel Cleric? No, we don't. Oh, terrible. But still, we can turn 2 of our 1-drops into angels, which is awesome. I'm so excited to build Seafood Tribal with Homer. I can't wait for Noctis now. I think the other Homerid King is actually better for that, isn't he? The one with tide counters. Because my friend Jared built that deck. He's brewing. He's literally just putting every real sea creature on a magic card in the deck, regardless. And I think it's still able to beat people to death. Yeah, but Homer's so cute. I agree. I like Homer. I just think Homer's a better mill deck. Either self or not self. Does Homer say target player or does it say each opponent? Guide of Souls can also turn stuff into angels if you're feeling spicy. I just think that's a little much. Everything in my deck already has flying and is huge, right? Dink, dink, Thor's map, get forest. Any number of target. Okay, sick, sick. I'm glad they did that. That sounds very strong. Draw, discard Gisela. Next turn, Plains, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sigarda, Font of Hope. Or Font of Blessings, rather. Saluma, who has Hexproof because of Sigarda. Next turn, Swamp. Swing with Saluma, bring back Gisela. 1, 2, 3. Chromatic Lantern. White, Weathered Wayfarer. Draw. Discard. Let's get Herald of the Host in play. Next turn. Whoa, mama. Draw, then discard. And we have 6 lands. This will be 7. And then we move to combat. You swing with Saluma. You swing with Gisela. Flash and Sigarda's Vanguard. Double strike, double strike. Dink, 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 dink. Bring this back. And then you bring this back. Second strike. And then that kills someone. And gains you a fuckload of life. Fabled Passage. Just for planes, I guess. And you go 1, 2. Activate Demolition Field. Get Swamp. Oh, we already have our Swamp in play. We probably could have tapped differently this turn to have our Swamp untapped, in which case we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Drawn in Limvala. Although there's an argument for not going as deep as we did this turn and instead holding up Archangel Avacyn. What's the most underrated commander from Mystery Booster Commander? I don't think any of them are underrated. I think everyone is accurately clocking how most of these cards are like pretty decent or fun to brew around. Are you running Host of Herons as anti-edict? I don't have Host of Herons. I have Font of Blessings. I wish the Is It one is better. It's undercooked. It's fine. It's okay. I do agree, though. It's definitely not one of the ones that like inspires me the most. Do you think Gideon is coming back with the Liliana card from Reality Fracture? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully not. I mean, I will agree. I don't think Gideon was all that compelling of a character. Herald of the Host. Dude, one side of the, okay, you know how Reality Fracture has like the packs that are like spread across? Like you'll see this like Bizarro World Jace on this side and normal Jace on this side. Or not Jace. Jace is the only one who's immune. But like you'll see like the opposite spectrums of the characters that have been color shifted. What if it's Gideon on one side and then it's like Tormod's Crypt on the other? Just like a tombstone. Like it's just like fucking dead. Why did they get rid of Gideon? He was obviously very core to the Magic universe. Like, look at this. He was core to Magic lore. Wait! Isn't Gideon like one of the first like Mediterranean characters that are like named in Magic? They gave him meatballs and mozzarella. That's so cool. Oh, wow. Is that intentional? There's no way. That's so funny if it is. Tandem Tuba, thank you for the prime. Where's my Hot Pocket food token? I would play that in my decks. I actually have the Garfield food tokens across on the desk with the festivals in the box that we're going to draft soon. This is unkeepable. This is a bit more cute. How do we feel about the panoramas in the Rule Breaker deck? Because I do think they are kind of funny. They're worse than Ash Barons, but we're falling for framing there a little bit. Thor's map. Let's find a mountain. That's our only kind of double pip that we have going on. Okay, okay. Plains. Giada. Next turn. Think Saluma. I would just fucking... actually, we can Battle Angels of Tyr here. I like that a little bit more. Battle Angels of Tyr. Maybe goad out some removal. Dink, 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 dink. You could also go like Selfless Spirit discard here. It's just we don't have haste, so it's a little bit awkward. Yeah, so there's two modes of this deck. It's like you either draw Giada and you Giada out with like a bunch of like bigger and bigger angels. That's fine. I live with that. Or it's a Saluma haste game where you're like reanimating big shits. So we have actually a couple locks in the deck, by the way. Locks, you can't see the air quotes. Imperial Archangel. All damage to be dealt to you is dealt to Imperial Archangel instead. Avacyn. Other permanents are indestructible. Aha. So now we're just immortal to damage. Same thing works with Safara plus Imperial Archangel. You can also do like a hexproof, like Shalai and Sigarda jerk each other off. Other things you have hexproof. You and other things you have hexproof. So everything just has hexproof. And then get Sigarda, Safara or Avacyn, and then suddenly you're immune to everything but edicts and farewell. BLC Black Hand. Thank you for the prime. Arcane Signet does seem awkward. I'm literally just running it as a 2-mana rock that ramps me. Although, actually, you know what? It could be better is Prismatic Lens. You could do a lens kind of thing. Like, I was just running it as like a 2-mana like rampant growth kind of. But like borderline. Yeah, no, I think you have white mana enough that Prismatic Lens is better. Although I do like an untapped rock that taps for white. The Mind Stone, I don't put Marvel cards in my decks. It's just a personal preference kind of thing. Where's Platinum Angel, you nerd? I was thinking about Platinum Angel. It's very fine. I think is my opinion. It's in the considering. And there's Platinum Angel. Do you think Mesmeric Orb would be worthwhile? Honest to God, not a bad idea. I do think that people are just like fucking, they see red the moment any permanent hits the battlefield that says mill on it. And so I don't think I want to add it just for that reason. I think I'd rather just stick to discarding. Mesmeric Orb is one of those cards that mills enough that makes the reanimating more consistent. But Honestly, whenever I have a reanimator deck like this, I always reach for entombs, which you don't really get in white, first, but I also reach for discard outlets, which is why Liliana's in here. It's why Thorn's map's in here. It's why is in here. Where is it? Collector's Vault. Even though I typically don't like Collector's Vault, I think it's very strong here. Gaia Reach Sanitarium's in here, and that's part of the Weathered Wayfarer package, right? So there's a lot of discard. Do you need extra draw on it, Fokir? Nah, Fokir is just like kind of slow, I think. It needs to you need your commander in play to Fokir to start drawing you cards. And my commander's 5 mana and a removal magnet, so it's like, eh. What are your thoughts on Exhume? Not in this deck, obviously, just in general reanimator. I love Exhume as a design. If you're running like Thraben Charms and stuff, like really good graveyard hate, Exhume becomes like a second copy of Animate Dead. Like that's very strong. You can also do some politicking with it. Like, oh, you have this annoying creature over here. Do you want to reanimate your, Lauren of the Third Path and blow up this over here? Right? So it leads to some politicking like that. I have it in my 2-headed giant cube, and that's where it's fucking awesome because you and your teammate can set up a discard like kind of thing where like you target them with like a thing that makes them draw and then discard like a Prismari charm, and then they or you do that to yourself and then they like discard something to Bone Shards and then they go Exhume and you both reanimate and your opponents just haven't had time to put anything in their graveyard yet. It's super cool. I've been having a lot of trouble finding themes for Mono Black Bracket 3 Erebos God of the Dead. So Erebos... let's bump my audio. So Erebos is, I think, pretty formless. I like, you can kind of just do whatever you want. Like, Erebos is just like a greed in the command zone. There's a lot of, like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of tough. I think the Umbilicus idea is cute. Like, it just works with, like, Gray Merchant and stuff really well. Altar is not a removable magnet. What? Altar of Dementia, perhaps? Altar of Dementia is fine. Oh, I see you're responding to a chatter. Yeah, I agree. Altar of Dementia. For me, Altar of the Brood is not a removable magnet. For an opponent who has played Magic for maybe like a year, they're probably like, oh my god, you're milling all my cards. I need to find a way to get rid of this thing. It's, oh my, no, my dragon. Like, that's what they're thinking. Okay, to be clear, chat, I'm not saying it's a removable magnet. Someone in chat said it was a removal magnet. Isn't Alter the Brood a combo piece? Yes, if they have the rest of the combo. I'm not going to remove your combo payoff that isn't doing anything until it starts doing something. It's a combo payoff. If you have like Felidar Sovereign plus another thing that flickers, right? Like they flicker each other forever, then it's infinite mill. Altars are removal magnets if it's part of their combo. You're saying altars like Ashnod's altars and Phyrexian altars. Yes, those are removal magnets. Altar of the Brood is not an altar in the what we're talking about. It is a very different, altars are a very different type of card than Altar of the Brood. When I think of altars, I'm thinking of Worn Soul Trader. I'm thinking of Pitiless Plunderer to some extent. I'm thinking of like, one thing die, make treasure, make mana. That's what I'm thinking of when I hear altars. Those I blow up at like a need now. Blow them up today. But Altar of the Brood I don't really care about. Altar of the Brood, if anything, fills my graveyard for me. Great, awesome. Oh dude, I milled over Avacyn. Nice. I draw a Hall of the Bandit Lord. This is about to be a problem very soon for you. I want to get a Phyrexian Erebos card. Because he got fucking Phyrexianized off screen, dude. What do you mean we don't get a Phyrexian Erebos? Are you shitting me? So did Coma. Why aren't we getting these completed goddamn characters in products? I'm mad. I want to see them. I want to. Toski got like completed off screen, didn't he? Like fucking Phyrexian Squirrel. Why not? These would be fun. I'm so mad about how that set went. Imagine if we had 3 set blocks, dude. We got Heliod instead. I know, but Heliod's a fucking whiny incel. I want Erebos. He's cool. Happy B-Day. Thank you. Path. Plains. Weathered Wayfarer. So, 1, 2, Sand Scout. Lazotep Quarry. Because we don't really flicker Sand Scout, so I don't think I even have... I do have Arid Archway, but I only grab it when I'm going to miss my land drop. Plains. Next turn. Unclaimed Territory. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drawn in Limvala. Ash Barrens to bottom. Sack Sand Scout. Weather Wayfarer. Honestly, getting Gaia Reach. Whoa. We have a lot of battle babes coming down the pipeline. Okay, view library. Let's get Hall. Next turn. 1. So you can go 1 red, 2, 3 red, 4, 5 Aurelia, swing. Next turn. Plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Saluma. Basically double strike. We get 2 combats. Bring back Gisela, and then second combat. We don't tap Gaia Reach. 1, 2. Draw, discard. Think Sigarda's Vanguard. Swing again. I mean, that's a lot on turn 7. That's pretty cool. It does suck that we don't have, like, objects open. And also we could have Sejuri sheltered instead of getting the second angel there. I'm surprised WotC hasn't done a Castlevania set. I imagine Capcom is fucking white-knuckling all of their properties. Like, you just can't assume that WotC can get whatever crossover they want. Yeah, Konami, my fault, Konami. I love I was like, I said the wrong Asian game company and fucking immediately pounced upon by 2 fucking nerds in chat. Lol, Yu-Gi-Oh! UB though. Oh, true. Konami actually might not want to work with WotC just because there's a little bit of conflict there. I'm so... It's okay. I can live with a few gamers in my chat. Anyway, we're approaching noon. I think I'm done talking about my deck. Does anyone have some last minute recommendations for this deck? Because I did like the Pyre of Heroes recommendation. I'm just curious if you all have any other concepts of a plan. Maybe you run Sunken, whatever the fuck, Sunken Citadel. Just because there is a lot of land abilities in this deck that cost 2 or more. And I think that could be like an interesting object. So maybe you do that instead of Path. Like the scrying from Path is cute, but I think overall just like a soul land sometimes for lands is kind of cool. And you can also just pick a color of an angel that you have in your hand that you don't have. White, black, Angel of the Ruins. Angel of the Ruins. Oh, I thought I already had it in. I guess I don't. So yeah, Angel of the Ruins is a shoo-in. And with this much land cycling and shit, this land cycling too is a land, in my opinion. I imagine you're a Pariah. Pariah is very good. It's just, I don't know what to cut for Pariah. I think I have Pariah in considering. Okay, don't. Angel of Suffering. I'm just actually scared of backing myself. Like, I actually think, like, okay, no one's going to activate that for me unless they're able to kill me. Like, who's going to hit me with Angel of Suffering on the board? Fucking no one, right? No one on Earth is going to hit me, which is, if anything, I guess, kind of good in certain situations. Wings, by the way, thank you for the prime. Pretty good insurance. I just don't need more life total. Jackdaw. Jackdaw's cute. I just think we're already doing enough reanimating, not enough discarding. So it's for the amount of discarding we're doing, Saluma's already doing enough reanimating for that. You know what I mean? By the way, this is what's already in considering. Eradicator Valkyrie is the hottest angel art. I think Eradicator Valkyrie is like so close to being good. it's so close. It's like fucking right there. You know what I mean, Chad? It's like if this had like one more thing going for it, it would actually be playable. That like it's seriously like generally good card. Genji Glove. I don't like Final Fantasy cards. Genji Glove would be totally fine, I think. Especially if you started getting like a more equipment heavy theme here. I'm talking about the one. That's the only card you would want to fuck. Because there's no shot. Because that's crazy. Because there's a lot of cards. Okay, no. All right, understood. You misunderstand. I was like, Bagos Compass, you're locking in Eradicator Valkyrie as your one and only? I'm talking top 5. Okay, I can believe that. They shall know no fear. Okay, so the issue is, guys, is that we're recommending Universes Beyond cards to someone who only really likes Lord of the Rings. Like, legitimately, this is my limit. Thor's map is like, this is my peak. For my decks personally. And that's just personal preference. The Queen of Dale. Yeah, that's in the considering. Secondary restriction. Y'all don't know about this. First draft of a deck, I try to keep it something kind of cheap. I keep in mind, I already own most of these cards because I'm an Angel fanatic. So this price is not accurate. I already own a lot of these cards. Book of Exalted Deeds. I was thinking about that. I would think I would put in Platinum Angel first, unless we ran Mutavault, in which case, now that gets a little more interesting. But I don't think the life gain's triggering often enough for me to want the face-up part of that card. Darksteel Angel? Isn't Darksteel Angel just like kind of worse than Platinum Angel? What does Darksteel Angel say? I mean, that's fine. Darksteel Angel is better if I'm not paying mana. You are right. It does say indestructible in the card. So yeah. Audric? Just in case of what? What is Audric doing just in case? Just in case they blow up my big angels? Then I'm not getting the keywords of my big angels. They're in the graveyard. Are they not blowing up my angels? Then why do I need the keywords? I have fucking Avacyn. You're dying. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think Audric's that good here. Smuggler share. No. But thank you for your input. Still gives all keywords. That's not how that card works. What do you mean it still gives all keywords if my angels aren't on the battlefield? What? Adagia to make copies. To make copies of what? I have 3... Like, what do I have that I want copies of? Pyre? Maybe. Gift? No, gift doesn't work. Duelist Heritage? One or more. Yeah, that would trigger multiple times. So 2 things I would want to copy. Hello, people. Happy birthday. Hi. Thank you, YouTube chat. DZ set has Karlach. Yeah, D&D sets have Karlach, so I do fuck with D&D sets. I see. Copy your big angel spells, and it's just like, T-Wolves! Read the card! My love! My baby darling chatter! Copy of target artifact or enchantment you control. Not copy of target angel. Would Matsalantli work? I don't mind. Trouble in Pairs is boring but crazy good, so I don't put boring cards in my deck. Just use liquid metal coating, duh. Oh, obviously, why didn't I think of that? But yeah, I like D&D sets. D&D sets are fine. For me, honestly, the biggest like turn off for a Universes Beyond set is if they have the shiny fucking border. You know what I mean? This. Doctor Who. Yeah, Doctor Who's off. If it has this border, I don't want to put it in my deck. This is ugly. I don't think they're doing those anymore. Yeah, I know, but they have done them, and there's a lot of cards without them. Can I have a nuclear hot take about the UB border? Go ahead. I really fucking liked it for Warhammer. I did not like it for any other set. It looks like an artifact to me. It looks like an artifact. Xbill, thank you for the follow. It works for Final Fantasy. I can believe that. I don't know Final Fantasy that well. Did it work for Lord of the Rings? No. Not for me. I really didn't like it on Lord of the Rings cards. How about Angel of Suffering? We already talked about that a little. I personally, I just don't think anyone's going to be hitting me with it in play. And like for me, the appeal of Angel of Suffering is putting a lot of cards in my graveyard. And I don't know if I need that much more life than this deck can already create with fucking Lyra Dawnbringer, right? Maybe Chivalric Alliance or too slow. So I have that in the considering. The honest answer is that I would try it out. It's just too expensive. It is just too expensive. $13 is way too much for a first draft of the deck. But it is in the considering. You have a very good eye. Is the Arkansas or the Sariema worth? I don't really like including tutors like that unless I'm running Felia and like a Flicker package to like recur them and turn them into advantage engines. Honest to God, chat, tutors are very fine. If you're not like using them to like turbo charge out a combo or something where you need like multiple of the same card, they're honestly just fine. Angelic Removal over Gift of Immortality. So actually, no. The reason why Gift of Immortality is actually better here, Virith, is if you put it on Selfless Spirit or Linvala, it keeps them coming back repeatedly, and that's kind of like a build your own Avacyn, right? So you have these, and you can also put on Remorseful Cleric and just fucking permanently ban graveyards from the game, right? So we have these creatures that sacrifice themselves, so having a Gift of Immortality instead of an Angelic Renewal that can just keep coming back every turn cycle is very good. Sariema is just kind of good. Crew it with your angels if you reanimate for build your own Avacyn. So there is a window where they are answerable at instant speed, which I'm a little bit mid about. Gift of Immortality plus Sun Titan was my first accidental infinite back in the day. That is cool. Dies to removal, I guess, man. I mean, it does narrow the range that removal hits, but I'm just saying why I don't like the card. You can take my opinion or leave it. Like, there's never a window when Avacyn is in play to blow up my shit. It's really... There's never a window with Linvala Gift. Like, you target my thing with the kill spell, and then I sack Linvala, right? Like, this is so much stronger. And I already have, like, multiple redundant versions of this fact. I have hexproof across all my permanents. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of... Liliana's in play. Mothers of Runes in play. Like, there's already so much protection. I don't need more protection. That's just my opinion, dog. I'm not saying that your line's bad. I'm just saying it's, you know, a different line that I don't think I have room for. Into the Flood Maw. I wish. I wish. Anyway, I think we're done looking at this then. Thank you for the help, chat.